Hi, boys and girls, and welcome back to your science lesson. Last time we learned about living and non-living things, and today you are going to do a review on that. But we are also going to look at the habitats of the animals. The habitats are where they live. Let's first watch a short video and then we can review together. See you soon!
That's forest. Tigers live in a forest. Bears live in a forest. Gorillas live in a forest. Savannah. Lions live in a savanna. Zebras live in a savanna. Giraffes live in a savanna. Ice. Polar bears live on ice in the Arctic. Penguins live on ice in Antarctica. House. Cats live in a house. Dogs live in a house. Birds live in a house. Sea. Fish live in the sea. Starfish live in the sea. Crabs live in the sea. Ocean. Whales live in the ocean. Sharks live in the ocean. Octopuses live in the ocean. Farm. Cows live on a farm. Sheep live on a farm. Horses live on a farm. Desert. Camels live in the desert. Snakes live in the desert. Goodbye.
Okay, everyone, now that you have watched the video, let's get straight into today's lesson. I first would like to say welcome back to everyone. I hope that you are keeping well. Let's have a quick review of Lesson 1. You learned about living and non-living things. Do you remember what living things are? Let's take a look. Living things are plants. They are also animals and human beings. But what can living things do? Number 1, living things can eat food. Number 2, they can excrete waste by using the restroom or sweating when it is hot outside. They can also breathe in and breathe out. And number 4, they can grow. As you can see, it starts out as a small seed and it grows bigger and taller into a green plant. But it is not only plants that grow. Human beings grow too. You start out as a small baby and you grow taller and taller. And number 5, living things reproduce. As you can see, the egg is first, and then it becomes a duckling and grows bigger and bigger into an adult duck. Human beings also reproduce by having babies. Let's take a look at non-living things. Here are some examples. A car is non-living, Pencils are non living, and so is a crystal. Remember, non living things do not eat food. They do not excrete waste by using the restroom or sweating when it is hot outside. They do not breathe, and they do not grow bigger or taller. And they cannot reproduce, meaning they don't have any babies of their own. Non living things are pencils. Do you think a pencil can breathe? No, of course it can't. And a table. Do you think a table can move on its own? Do you think it can grow bigger? No. Why? Because it is non living. All right, everyone. Today's topic is habitats. Habitats. What are habitats? Habitats are where people and animals live. The habitat is their house, so it is where you live. The first one we are going to look at is land animals. These are animals who live on land. They are called land animals. Let's look at some examples. The first one is, can you guess? A frog, a rat, a pig, a fox, a dog, and a tiger. Let's look at their habitats. The first one is a bog. A bog is a wet area of land. It is near water. Which animal do you think lives in a bog? Let's see if you can guess. That's it. A frog lives in a bog. A burrow is built underground in the sand. Which animal do you think lives in a burrow? Let's see if you can guess. You got it. A rat lives in a burrow. It is its house. A sty. A sty is made up of hay for an animal to live in. Which animal do you think lives in a sty? That's it. A pig lives in a pigsty. A forest. Which animal do you think lives here? A tiger lives in a forest. And there's another animal. Can you guess? Correct. A fox lives in a forest. The second group of animals are water animals. These animals are called water animals because they live in water. Here are some examples. A shark, an octopus, a crab, and a seahorse. A fish, a squid, and a starfish. All of these animals live in water. They cannot walk on land. Okay, everybody, you have a small bookwork activity to do. I would like you to take out your Science IEP program book and open on page 4 and 5, and I will help you with the first example. Before we begin, let's read the instructions first. Activity 1. Living things and non-living things. Look at the pictures. Check tick in the last column for living things and X for non-living things. This means if something is living, you have to tick. If it is non-living, you have to put an X in the box. Let's do the example together. What is this on the screen? This is a tree. There is a picture of a tree. There is the word. Is it living or non-living? Can you guess? 1, 2, 3. Correct. It is living. So we put a tick in the box. Let's do number 2 together as well. What is this? It's a flower. Here is the word. Do you think it's living or non-living? Correct. It is living because it can grow. All right, everyone, I would like you to do the rest of the activity on your own. Thank you for your time. I hope you're keeping safe. All right, boys and girls, that is it for today's science lesson. Do you remember what we have learned about living and non-living things? But we also learned about the habitats. We looked at land animals. These include dogs, cats, and any animal that lives on land. We also looked at water animals. These animals can only breathe in water. So a shark or a fish lives in water. All right, boys and girls, that is it for today. I hope you have understood, and most importantly, I hope you have enjoyed yourselves. I'll see you next time. Keep safe. Bye.